Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and UEFA Champions League is underway this week and we have two big upsets that happened last night. Shakhtar Donetsk defeats Barcelona 1-0 and AC Milan defeats PSG 2-1 in the Champions League match day 4, and these are big matches that could change the outcome of who qualifies into the round of 16 and who goes into the Europa League or gets eliminated straight away. Let's start with Barcelona and Shakhtar Donetsk. We all expected Barca, top of the group, they are doing well. 3 out of 3 games won. We all expected them to get the fourth win and secure qualification because it is always tricky for Barca. They have a hard group every time and they get absolutely demolished and end up in Europa League. So this time they were handed an easy group. They were like, okay, fine, just go into the round of 16. Here you go. But they are still making it tricky. They are still at the top. But this defeat makes sure that Shakhtar gets 6 points. And if anything goes haywire, things might just get tricky. So Barca still haven't qualified, but they're still at the top of the table with 9 points. Whereas AC Milan, PSG, this group of that matchup changes everything. PSG were at the top of the table and Milan were at the bottom. But since AC Milan defeats PSG 2-1, they move to the third place and are now so close. There is no difference between all the four. Newcastle, Borussia Dortmund, PSG and AC Milan. They are so close knit that anybody could qualify, anybody could get eliminated and anybody could end up in Europa League. So it's gonna be hard, and PSG have not been at their best, but we still expected them to get the 3 points or even a draw against AC Milan. But Rafael Leao first scoring for Milan and then Olivier Giroud scoring a second goal with a beautiful header make sure that Milan secures all the 3 points and still remain in contention to secure a Champions League round of 16 spot. So it's amazing and beautiful to see how Milan, the Italian giants, did it. Last year they were in the semi-finals or the quarterfinals. They went up till semi-finals. Got defeated against Inter Milan, but that is a big thing to do as AC Milan in UEFA Champions League. So they are right here again in a group of death, and I believe they have got what it takes. It's either gonna be PSG and Borussia Dortmund with Milan ending up in Europa League, or it's gonna be Dortmund and AC Milan. PSG might just bottle it. They might just bottle it. I have a very good feeling of how this team is working under Luis Enrique and how things are going on. So you can expect things to happen like that. They are not at the top of League One. They are struggling there also. And Champions League, anything can happen anytime. Maybe Newcastle defeats them, maybe Borussia Dortmund defeats them. It is to be seen. But for Barca, it is quite a disappointing loss. Maybe a morale booster would have helped them if they secured the victory here. But surely morale will plummet down because you have got your best players back. Lewandowski is back, Rafinha is back, João Felix is fit and fine. They were playing with a strong 11. Probably their best 11, I feel like, excluding Felix who was on the bench. But you still couldn't get the 3 points. You dominated with over 70% possession. Imagine you are Barcelona and you are battling with a team that is struggling in finances, that has a country in a war zone, Russia. So you expect them to secure the victory, but it still couldn't happen. So that is a big disappointment for my rivals Barca. As you know, I'm a Madrid fan, so I never ever leave a chance to laugh at Barcelona when things like that happen. But don't worry, they will surely qualify, and I hope we meet them somewhere in the knockout stages. That will be fun. Madrid versus Barca, that will be fun and hilarious. Whereas AC Milan, that was a great show, great victory. Even though after scoring the goals, they sat back, they absorbed the pressure, they kept on defending and had just around 30% possession, whereas PSG also dominated the game. They had over 60 and 70% possession all the time. So the Shakhtar and AC Milan, they held out for their victories, and kudos to them. They are still in contention for knockout places in the Champions League or in the Europa League. Like and subscribe for football updates, guys. I'll be keeping you guys posted.